Alright, so I was tagged by Koosty to do a Halloween tag, and since I haven't videoed in a while, I figured I should video, and Koosty videoed, so there we go. And Halloween is this week, it's on Friday, I'm excited, so here we go. So the first question is, what is your favorite horror movie? I hate horror movies, like, with a deep, deep passion. I mean, I love, like, vampires and werewolves and demons and angels and all that stuff, but for some reason, I really hate horror movies. So, I'm gonna go with Interview with the Vampire, because technically, it is a horror film, but it's not really all that scary. And I love it. It's a great movie. It's a great book series. I love it. So, Interview with the Vampire. The second one is, if you were in a horror movie, how long would you last? I wouldn't. What is my favorite scary video game? I don't really play video games either. So, I don't have an answer. Duck Hunt? I think that would be scary for the ducks. Maybe. What is your favorite scary story? I think it might be an old classic like Dracula or Frankenstein or stuff, because since they're so old, they're not really scary anymore, but they're the ones that started the whole horror genre and fascination with it. So one of the old classics. What is one unusual thing I'm afraid of? I think it's not really unusual, but I have this really crazy fear of fire. But it's not just fire, like, I mean, obviously, fire is really scary, and being caught in a fire, I think, is completely terrifying. But it's also, like, fire drills. They really scare me, because it's, like, the loud noise. I don't like loud noises, and it startles me. And so I would hate it when someone would tell me in advance, oh, there's gonna be a fire drill today at school, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, no. So the entire day, I would be anticipating it, and so then I would be like, oh my gosh, it's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. And, like, it's the anticipation. Like, if I don't know about it and the noise just goes off, I'm fine. And that's how I am with horror movies, too. Like, it's the anticipation. It's probably not that scary, but I anticipate it so much that I completely flip out, and it's really awful. What is my first memory of Halloween? I don't really know what my first memory is. I've had a lot of Halloween memories. So I'm not really I think it was the year my sister and I dressed up as little Indians. My mom made these really cute little costumes, and I remember I was super, 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 super young. Or at least that's what it looks like in the pictures. But I kind of remember wearing the costume when I was, like, really, really little. So, yeah, that's an earliest Halloween memory. What is my favorite Halloween memory? I don't know if I have a particular favorite, but I do remember in elementary school, a friend of mine, she would always host these really epic Halloween parties, and they were the best things ever. Like, everyone wore their costumes, and we had all the best candy and all these really great games. And her garage, like, they had, like, a garage they didn't use as a garage for their cars. So it had, like, carpet and heating, and that was, like, the party room, and it was really epic and fantastic. At least, you know, for elementary school kids, it was epic. You are probably jealous of the epicness of our elementary school Halloween parties. Yeah, it was awesome. What was my best Halloween costume? I think one of the best ones when I was a kid was my mom had made this really awesome Snow White dress, and all of us girls in the family wore it for years and years and years. I think my mom still has it in the closet somewhere, because it was such a great costume, and it was really well made, and we would just play in it all the time, and everyone wore that costume at some point for Halloween, because it was fantastic. And then, I don't know, I feel like all of my Halloween costumes that get older haven't been all that great. They're not super creative. Like, I like that they're not awesome. I think it's because I feel like I never truly have a good opportunity to wear really awesome Halloween costumes. But I will say my hypothetical awesome Halloween costume would be Claudia from Interview with the Vampire, because I feel like I could totally pull that off, and it would be amazing. And what was my worst Halloween costume? I think once in middle school, I decided to be Cleopatra, and I like sprayed my hair black. It was really awful. Black hair was not a good look for me, especially like half black hair. So it was like half black, half blonde, and I don't think I knew what a straightener was yet, so my hair was just kind of weird. It was really bad. Alright, so now it's which one is scarier. So the first one is werewolves or vampires. And I'm not really sure. I think, honestly, the scariest one is the vampire-werewolf hybrid in the Vampire Diaries, because that is freaking terrifying. Ghosts or zombies? I think zombies, because technically, depending on what interpretation of ghosts you take, ghosts can't really do anything to you. They're just spirits. I mean, yeah, they're creepy, but generally, ghosts aren't supposed to be able to pick up things or actually harm you. I mean, it kind of depends on what interpretation you take of ghosts. So I definitely think zombies are way scarier because they can, like, run and they eat your brains, and that's really, really gross. Unless you're R from Warm Bodies. He's a nice zombie. Or the zombie from Hocus Pocus. He's pretty awesome. Alright, so creepy dolls or creepy clowns? Creepy clown dolls? I mean, have you seen dolls dressed as clowns? They're creepy. But if I really had to pick just one, it would be clowns. Because generally, dolls don't scare me a whole lot. But clowns, they're pretty creepy. And so then, Freddy Kruger, Jason Voorhees, I think is how you say his name, Michael Meyers, or Leatherface. If you remember my first question, I really hate scary movies. So, all of them. I think they're all really completely terrifying. And I have no intention of watching any of those movies all the way through, ever, because just the thought of it makes me really scared. So yeah, that was the Halloween tag. I now tag Willie from Lazy, Happy, Bored, Sad. I think that's how her blog goes. Brittany from Stories, Songs, and Praise. And I think I'm just going to do two. I'm just going to do the two. So, yeah. Oh, no, I'll do Alexandra. Alexandra, I can't remember your blog name, but I'll put a link in the doobly-doo down there. So yeah, happy Halloween. I hope you have an awesome and fun and safe weekend, and I will see you later. Bye!